Hi, this is Jeremy O'Neill from Oneail FX Studios, and I want to talk to you about your mask. So, all of the masks made by Oneail FX Studios, and this is our Goblin mask, our Goblin Warlord. Um, they're all made out of a platinum-based silicone, so it's super stretchy, stretches 9 times its normal size. It's reinforced around the eyes, nose, mouth, and ears, and it's super comfy. This one has a hair option, as you can see. Not all of them do. But there's also a few things that I want to talk to you about putting it on, taking it off, and care. Now, when you get your O'Neill FX Studios mask, it's probably going to come in a bag, wobbed up in a box, okay? And that's okay, because that's the nice thing about silicone. That's not going to hurt it. Heat doesn't affect silicone. Cold doesn't affect silicone. You can have it wobbed up. You just don't want like really heavy stuff sitting on it for a long time. Then it might cause indentations or cut your silicone. Because that's the thing. Like while it's real, fairly strong, as strong as fabric, and the eyes, nostrils, mouth, and ears, really hard pulling can still rip that. Okay, so we want to avoid that, and we'll go over how to do it. So if you get a little cut or anything like that, and it starts to rip, then you're going to want to repair that. You can do that with a GE1 clear silicone. You can get that at hardware stores. The nice thing about it is that once it goes on, it's really hard to tell, and you don't need. It's just a one-part thing. The moisture in the air cures it, and you can put a little bit of fabric or like pantyhose or something like that behind that to stop that rip. If it's bigger than you think you can handle, send it to us and we can fix it for a small fee. But hopefully you won't even have to worry about that because you're going to take good care of it. So let me show you how to put one of these things on. Now, when you're first trying to put them on, it can be pretty difficult. Some people like to use talcum powder. Some people will spritz it with alcohol, something to get. Now, if you use baby powder or anything like that, you don't want to breathe that stuff. So you want to dust a very light in and then shake it out to make sure you get all that baby powder out. Now, once you've done this a few times, you're not going to need that baby powder anymore. It'll go nice and easy. Now, if you're going to be a character where you want to have dentures in or contacts, who's just putting those in first before you put on the mask. I'm not going to be doing that for this, so let me just show you. So what I do is I take the back of the mask and I put both hands in there with my thumbs holding that back flap up, and the palms are facing each other, and I'm going to use that to be able to stretch that mask out. And then what I do is I hook it on the back of my head so that it stays on, and then I just slide my hands down my face. Super easy. When it lines up, then I can pull my hands out, and then I can adjust. Now, when I adjust, I want to make sure that I'm using big flat hands to really adjust the mask so that I can see out of it. Set the mouth lines up. What people tend to do is grab and pull, and that's when you're going to rip your mask, because they're going to grab and pull, and that will rip the mask. Same thing here. They grab it and they pull it, and that ends up ripping the mask, and we don't want that, right? And then I can adjust my hair, make myself look beautiful, tuck it all in. Hopefully I've got some matching makeup that'll go around the eyes, but if not, it still looks pretty good, right? And then you go through your whole range of movement. I like to, if I push in the center, kind of work my way out, I feel like it generally shifts the mask a little bit better. I'm a goblin. Cool. This guy could do a top knot or anything like that. Super comfortable. Sometimes the ear holes don't line up. You might need to adjust those a little bit more. Well, there you go. See? Super easy, super comfortable. Blah, 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 blah. All right, now taking it off. I expose the bib. I roll it up in my hand until my thumb's underneath it. And right off. See? Easy peasy. You don't want to grab it and pull it off. You don't want to grab the back and pull it off. You don't want to try to pull it off this way. Those are all the ways that you're going to rip your mask, and we don't want to do that, right? So, yeah, super simple. Now, taking care of your mask, like I said, you could just kind of leave it all balled up, and nothing's going to happen to it. You might want to put on a head form. That's great for display. But otherwise, don't feel like you need to do anything with it. Mice sometimes might want to nibble on it, so you might want to keep it away from them. But besides that, that's it. So if you have multiple people wear, or you want to clean the inside, a little soap and water with a little rubbing with the hand. No scrubbing. Okay, scrubbing can take the paint off and all that stuff, and we don't want that either. But especially if you're using talcum powder or something like that, you might want to rinse it out every once in a while. If you need to disinfect it, you can spritz some alcohol in there. That shouldn't harm it at all. Disinfectant, same thing. Okay, so most important things, once again, don't grab whole areas and stretch because that'll rip it. Don't be careful with like rings and long fingernails; those can also rip it from the inside. Um, and keep it clean. All right, it's pretty simple. So once again, like if you have any problems with your Oneail FX silicone mask, just drop us a line. The email is oneail@hotmail.com. Easy enough to get to us, or you can contact us through our website. But once again, that's our full head silicones. Hope you love what you bought because we really appreciate you buying it. And we'll talk to you soon. All right? And make sure you buy lots of silicone masks. I demand it as the Goblin Lord. Don't listen to him. His threats are hollow. Like him. Hey, brother, you spent an extreme amount of money on an extreme mask, so now you want an extreme way to turn it on. Let me show you how. You grab this bad boy just like this, and you take it, and and there you go. Extreme mask.